Kneels in the snow. Stiff fingers rip off the signal bar. Held high. Call for help on the opposite helicopter. 500 meters away. They can't hear. He dropped the signal stick. Take off his only coat and set it on fire. He lifts the burning clothes with all his strength. This is his last chance. He's exhausted, but the plane still flew. He was stuck in the North Pole for 3 months. Never been so desperate. He was alone then, leaning on electronic watch. 3 things are repeated every day. The first thing to do is dig frozen soil. Make sure the SOS on the ground is not covered by heavy snow. Second thing, fishing. He cut 3 holes in the ice. Once a fish is hooked, a simple float will send a signal. He gently pulled out the fishing line. Remove the hook. Looking at the fish breathing in front of you thoughtfully. Maybe he wanted to talk to a fish. He took the fish he just caught. Refrigerate in storage box. Take out the previous fish. Back on the plane. Start meal. Knife cut sashimi. Put in mouth. Eyes looking out the window. Chewing numbly. Food that never changes. Just to live. When the electronic watch bell rings, prepare for the third thing. Put on a coat. Get various instruments. Climb new heights. Draw a map on vellum. Then shake the signal to the outside world. Send a weak signal. Although the red light flashes every time, he still hasn't given up until the electronic watch bell rings. Pack up. Take a look into the uninhabited distance. Where is Hope? Back in the cabin. It's time to sleep. He takes off his shoes. 2 feet have been frozen. He put himself in the sleeping bag. The left hand is supported on the instrument case, so he can sleep. When the electronic watch bell rings, another new day. Repeating the story of yesterday. Day to day. Fishing on ice, like a vegetable garden. Provide food. He turned around. Box of refrigerated fresh fish damaged. Huge footprints. This is the North Pole. It's a polar bear's vegetable garden. Think of the coolness behind here. Colder than cold snow. He looked around. Make sure he's not ambushed. Hurriedly flee to the plane. Tightly shut the door. Sit down in shock. He is very clear. Once discovered, will be eaten as sashimi. But the electronic watch bell rings again. Strong self-discipline requires oneself. The third thing must be done. Still red light. Even if a bigger snowstorm is approaching in the distance, he still has to wait until the bell rings. Get up and leave. Just then, the green light flashed. How can there be a signal in this weather? He turned the signal madly. Green light keeps flashing until he heard the sound of the plane. Getting closer. Getting closer. Strong self-discipline finally